YouTube, hello and welcome back to another video. It's your boy Chris Pride Chico. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. I need to say something because a freaking Lambo Urus just drove by. A lot of people look at that and they might see a sense of jealousy or envy towards that person, but the reality of it is, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's motivation. I see myself in a car like that one day and it will happen because I will do what I need to do it. But in that context, guys, it's time to fucking lock in on your shit, man. There's no reason to wait around. There's no reason to wait for tomorrow. There's no reason to wait for fucking Monday. Get it fucking started right now. And if you don't know what it is you want to do in life or what you're gonna do to make wealth, well, you got to start looking for it. You can't expect to find something you're not looking for. And if you're doing the same shit every single day, you're not going to find that very thing because you would have already found it, right? And that's pushing out of your comfort zone. But all around, do not look at people who are doing better than you as a form of jealousy or envy towards that person. Find that as a sense of it's possible and inspiration because they've been through a lot of hardship, I'm sure. You know, and you got to look at it that way and you got to realize if they can overcome it, so can you. Because the only difference between you and that person is where they are in their life and their mindset, obviously. But it all starts with a change. So remember that, guys. And in that context, I should also elaborate a bit more on that and how I've applied that in my own life, which is starting HIIT cardio. So I think this video will be out tomorrow. So the HIIT cardio workout will already be out. And that's been something I've wanted to do for a while because your boy did HIIT cardio when he first started working out. It's amazing. Like I do it first thing in the morning. I'd watch a specific show, Highway Through Hell. And it's just kind of like a ritual thing, which I haven't done often lately, which is gonna have to be re-implemented. I'm not gonna lie to you guys because it's good, but I also was overworking at that point in time. But again, the story for another day. We'll go in depth about what I did when I first started working out, but you guys probably won't even believe it. But that video came out, and the reason why it's taken so long, because obviously I've been wanting to do it, is because of not getting the right angles, not knowing how to edit it, all these sorts of fucking bullshit excuses. And I created it. So I started yesterday, I made the video, and I won't lie to you. I look at it now and I could point out 3 different things I can improve on. But starting is better than thinking. And you know, you don't strive for perfection, you strive to get it done because you could build upon it, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at is I didn't do the best of my, well, I did the best of my ability and knowledge at that point in time, but now that I've done it, I have ideas of how I can elaborate on it, right? And if I didn't start, I wouldn't have those ideas. I would keep questioning it and questioning it and questioning it because I wanted it to be perfect, right? But the reality of it is, you can't get perfect, man. The perfect is unattainable. There's no such thing as perfect. The only thing that's perfect is you. Because there's no mistakes, there's no flaws in you. You were designed and you were born the way you were born for a reason, right? So that's the only perfect thing in this world. But there's always room for improvement. And you just got to start, and then, you know, you're obviously going to be able to build upon it. Because you can't build upon just a regular ground. You need to build the foundations. And sometimes the foundations is just taking that first step. So remember that, guys. Just kind of figured I'd give you guys a little bit of advice from my own experiences. But I hope you guys also enjoyed that because there's going to be more of those coming out. I realize not everyone has access to the gym. And I do preach that you can work out without the gym. So I might as well give you guys some videos to follow along with. So check it out if you guys haven't. HIIT cardio #1. Expect plenty more and expect it to become better because your boy is learning and becoming better, and that's what you guys should strive to do. So do something to become better today, and you know what it is I gotta do. It's gym time. So without further ado, it's freaking gym time. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a little bit of a warm-up with the leg extensions. I did say last leg day, which was only drop sets, that I like to warm up with the leg extensions before going into squats typically, so that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm choosing like a lighter weight. I don't wanna feel like super fatigued. Like I tell you guys most of the time that I go towards close to failure. On this particular exercise, I just wanna make sure that I am feeling it, but I don't care to go close to failure. I want to choose a weight that I can control very nicely because again, I just want to warm up first here on this exercise and we should be doing 10 reps. So nothing special, just going to go right into this. Do this for about 3-4 sets, see how we feel after that, see if we're feeling warm. That way we go right into the squats, so let's do this shit. So that was set number 2. Probably, yeah, I think 4 is the number we'll go with here. Again, I don't want to go to a failure here. This is just simply a warm-up exercise. Then we're going to go into squats, in which case I will be pushing close to that failure mark. So let's get this stuff done. We didn't hit squats last week, so we got to compensate today, which means we're doing 5 sets. We already completed the first set, which is kind of more of a baseline to understand how many reps I could actually do. Because after doing the impetus strength, I won't lie, the strength's definitely increased. So right now we're doing 2 plates in the 10. First set I did 8, and I felt fatigued, of course, but definitely could push to 10 at least. So we're gonna hit 10 this set, see how we're feeling after that. Of course, like I've said before, gotta go close to that failure mark. And specifically with squats, get comfortable failing, right? I've shown it before. You come down, just get out of the way, move forward. Thankfully in our gym, we have the hammer strength safety bars here, which means that we could just drop the weight. Versus some squat racks don't have that luxury, and you just gotta push yourself forward and get out of the way. But I also seen this thing online that I should mention. I have a very limited amount of female viewers, but for the female viewers that do watch, when you have a ponytail and you're doing squats and it gets caught there and then you have to fail and get out of the way, I've seen it get caught on the bar and they push forward to get out of the way of the bar when they're failing, and it rips their hair. So I would recommend putting your hair in a bun or some shit so it's out of the way of the bar. Thankfully as a guy I don't have to experience that, or rather as someone who doesn't have long hair. So be careful about that, or anyone who has long hair in general, just be careful about that. Make sure you put it up. Don't put your hair under the bar. I've seen way too many videos of people's fucking hair getting ripped out. And again, you gotta be able to practice safely failing. So if you guys don't feel comfortable with failing, practice it. You guys need to practice it, because again, we're not gonna see gains unless we go close to failure, right? So if you get close to a failure, you always have that ability to actually fail. So you gotta get comfortable with it, especially on squats, because when I first started working out, I avoided squats for a variety of reasons. Didn't know how to do it, didn't want to injure my back, didn't want to hit my spine, so it stunted my growth. But also I didn't know how to comfortably fail, and I felt nervous to fail because I was always scared of that. But if you know how to do it properly, you'll be fine. So you just got to learn how to do it correctly, especially because, you know, the heavier the weight, the more scary it is. So I don't want to chit chat for too long. We're gonna get this shit done. Remember, 10 reps this time. First set was 8, but I'm really emphasizing that depth, so I really want to make sure I'm getting deep with it, especially because, like I said, I neglected it last week, which I didn't really neglect it. We hit a great leg day. My legs were fucked the next day, but we're gonna hit it this week, so let's get it. Remember, biting the chain wherever the fuck it is helps with it. It's like my signature, I guess. Yeah. 3, 4. 4 more. Definitely felt that. I think 10 reps is a good range. We've been doing this for 5 sets. Of course, the 10 reps are gonna get harder and harder, so if I need to compensate by dropping it, I will. I'm a little fatigued right now, actually. Head's a little dizzy, but I think I was holding my breath for too much there, so definitely control your breathing or else you'll feel this, but we got 3 more sets, get it done. Okay, we finished the set of hell there. I'm not gonna lie. Doing all those squats, deadass has me at like the peak of passing out. Feel so fatigued, and we already crushed 1 set of this next exercise, which is an unfamiliar exercise we haven't done in quite a long time, which is hack squats. Now, we're doing a drop set. So we're doing 2 plates for 8, and then next set I will do 8 reps of 1 plate. So 16 reps in total. Shear's doing 10. He is doing a bit more than me because he is stronger in the leg department, and you have to gauge your workouts that way. Like if Shear was to do the exact same as me, it'd be counterintuitive because he's proven that his legs are stronger than mine. And it's also something I could chase after. And I'm not gonna lie, the first set, the pauses I took in between each rep was pretty long, but again, when I set up for an exercise and in my mind I want to do 10 reps, I'm gonna get those 10 reps done regardless of how it goes. If I have to take a little pause in between, I will, but I'm gonna hit that 10 rep range. The only way I'll stop is if, you know, complete failure or injury or something in that form. But I wasn't experiencing complete failure, definitely getting close to it, which is what we're trying to do. But yeah, my head is fucking spinning. I definitely like am really lightheaded. These sort of leg days are crazy, especially if you do like 5 sets on the squat, where like each set you do, you're pushing close to failure. It's a lot of volume. It's a lot of volume, and definitely a good way to start off with squats, because if I was to do squats last, I wouldn't have been able to work it as hard as I did. And of course, as I say, compound movements first, hits the majority of your muscles. This is a good exercise. Hack squats are always a good exercise, but they don't encompass your stabilizer muscles, right? Because when you're doing squats, you need to stabilize yourself, and you're using your stabilizer muscles. So it's definitely a better option out of the two, but for beginners, this is definitely a good alternative. And all around, it's still a good exercise. It's just, you know, again, your stabilizer muscles aren't being worked. Different type of fit today too. I don't think I've ever actually worn this fit. Maybe these shorts, but it's been a while. I found these shorts in my freaking drawers. I put them and hid them or whatnot. Basically, they're just a little shorter so I can see the leg pump a lot better. And honestly, I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling the legs. They're looking good today. Pretty impressed with the progress that I am seeing. So it's always good to see what you're working with, right? And then it absolutely helps motivate you through the remainder of your workout when you can see the muscles are working and also the progress. I think it was Arnold or someone who said because his calves were one of the most underdeveloped muscles in his body, he would cover his whole body but his calves, because you kind of find satisfaction in knowing like your arms are big or whatnot. You know, like sometimes you'll see like, oh, my calves are small but my thighs are bigger, my calves are big but my thighs are smaller, whatever the case may be. But you got to really make sure you're emphasizing the muscle you want to work the most. And of course, visual cues are always very good. But we're gonna get right into this. Like I said, 8 reps each drop. If I need to take a little bit of a pause in between, I will, because I want to hit that 8 reps. So let's get it. I'm already feeling it. Halfway. 3 more. Last one, and then we drop. Shear. Definitely one of the benefits of having a partner when you're doing drop sets. Holy frick, 5 more. Two more. I feel like puking right now. Holy fuck. We got one more set of this. We're gonna get through it regardless of how I'm feeling. Let's get it done.
How much did you do?
12. I won't lie to you guys, after completing the hack squats there, your boy felt like fucking passing out, throwing up, everything you could think of. Doing the squats and then going into the hack squat drop set, it's pretty fucking brutal. I challenge any single one of you guys to do that, but we're gonna hit some calves. I hit calves every day, or not every day, sorry, but every leg day. Have to throw in a calf exercise because it's one of the most underdeveloped muscles in my body. There's definitely genetically speaking, because I mean, bigger the calf isn't as good for you. I remember seeing a study about that, but you guys can search it up to fact check me. But we're gonna work into some standing calf raise. Now I will say, I'm more of a fan of seated calf raise. Specifically on this machine where my feet are placed, I feel like that's what fatigues quicker than my freaking calves, because it's a lot of pressure on your feet and it's definitely a hard surface. But It's no excuse to not get it done. We're gonna do this for 5 sets, doing 12 reps at 190 plus the 2 baby weights. But I'm gonna go, Shahir's gonna go. It's gonna be simultaneous, so it's basically like a superset in a sense because I don't wanna have much rest here. I wanna get this done. Like I said, I'm feeling fucking fatigued. I feel like I'm almost gonna pass out, so I wanna go home, replenish what I've lost by eating some food. Definitely get my energy back, because right now it's pretty fucking brutal, but we're gonna crush this shit, get it done, and we're gonna hit some, we're gonna hit some hamstrings next, because we didn't hit hamstrings last week, so I wanna make sure we're encompassing hamstrings this week, so let's get it. Yeah, my feet are feeling it and my calves, but like I said, simultaneously, I go, he goes. Let's get it done. Okay, as promised, it's hamstring time. Now, we didn't hit hamstrings last leg day, but we're gonna hit it hard today in terms of, we're gonna do 4 sets, just one set each, no drop set or nothing like that, because like I said, I do feel like passing out. So, I mean, I don't wanna pass out at the gym. I think part of it's because I haven't been sleeping the best recently, but that's okay. It's no excuse to not work out. I'm still gonna work out within my means and boundaries because, of course, like I've said before, you don't want to injure yourself, and you can't injure yourself if you pass out, right? So, I mean, it's not good for you. You shouldn't happen. I mean, there are circumstances where it does, but of course, you got to look at why you might be feeling that way. Of course, today's workout was pretty intense, but also, like I said, the sleep's not been the best. Haven't been getting quite a lot of sleep, but got to work with what you have, right? So we're gonna get this done. I should have seen the set Shahir just did, man. He did the first rep and his whole face was like, he felt like he was falling or something, but it's definitely a brutal, especially if you do it the way that we typically do it, which is leaning forward into it. It's kind of what Sam Sulek does, which is good. But we are gonna be doing 12 reps of this, like I said. And, sorry, someone was just asking. Should also shout out someone, because someone, when we were doing the calf raises, walked in front of the camera, waited for my set to be done, and came back and said sorry for walking in front of the camera. Which, again, I don't own the gym. I don't care if people walk in front of the camera. I'm not gonna complain about that because, again, it is a public area. I can't expect people to, you know, fucking not walk somewhere because I have a camera out. But shout out, that guy's name was Harmon. I don't know if he's ever gonna watch this, but shout out Harmon. Pretty fucking solid guy for that. Also, gotta talk one more thing quick because I'm wearing a hoodie today, and this portion of it, the aglet, shout out Phineas Ferb, was chewed up, and that's because my cat, Tigger, the orange kitty cat that you guys always, I don't really record him too much, but he loves to bite on shit. So it's kind of a struggle to have a hoodie that actually has the aglet on it. So it's a little annoying, you know, it looks like a puff ball, but I had to call it out because, you know, it looks a little silly and, you know, it doesn't really do the hoodie justice, right? It's supposed to have it, it looks better with it, but at the end of the day, I got a kitty cat and you only live once, man. These shirts, you could go buy a new one. Can't really buy a new little furry friend like that because he has a personality specific, but I don't want to chit chat too long. I already have. We're gonna get this set done. This is number 2 of 4, so we're gonna crush this. And someone was waiting on it, so I want to make sure that I'm banging this shit out. One more. Wow. Definitely feel it. If you guys haven't tried that before, definitely try leaning forward, but 2 more sets, let's get this shit done. We have made it home safely. Always a blessing to get home safely because at the end of the day, some people don't make it home, and that's the reality of it. So you gotta take appreciation in every single thing that you guys do. Today's leg day was fucking insane. My legs are already sore, man. I don't typically take naps after the gym, but I might have to today, man. I mean, the legs are really feeling it. I've also noticed I talk a lot in the outros and in the intros, so let's try mitigating that as much as possible. I do have a lot of information to share, but in reality, you know, I know people's attention spans aren't all there. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll check it out. We'll see how it works. But if you guys are new, hit that sub button. We're en route to 1,000 subscribers by April 1st. At time of this recording, we're at 833. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hit that post notification bell so you guys never miss a video. Smash that like button. It helps with your gains, I heard. No, not. I should have a disclaimer. It doesn't help with your gains, but I appreciate the support. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Drop a comment down below what you're grateful for. Always something to be grateful for. Today, I'm grateful for this beautiful weather. Even though it's a lot colder than it was yesterday, still a beautiful day. Regardless, make the most out of it. But guys, make today great and find your impetus. Goodbye.